Okay, guys, the time has come for me to watch the new Henry Danger movie. Now, I just have to say this: I've seen the show. I know, grew up watching the show, so I know everything about the show. So going into this movie, I'm not going blank. So I'm really interested in seeing how they're gonna play out this movie. So yeah, let's watch it. Is Squareview a real place in US? Like, is it a real city? I doubt that. I don't think it's a real city, but I just want someone to confirm if it is actually a real city in US. I doubt it though. Okay, so what is Kid Danger doing with that? And is he Kid really? Like, is he still Kid Danger or is somebody else? And I don't think that's Kid Danger. No, that's not Kid Danger. Well, Henry Danger. You know who I'm talking about. Very skilled. Very skilled.
A boy needed a job, and a hero needed a sidekick.
There's no way in real life that would actually happen, but in the movies, this actually happens.
Danger. But this is not that kid. Also, not.
Unexpected. Yes, I thought it was a boy, but also, why would if you the whole mission or this whole time you're trying to discover, to make people think that you're a boy, then you actually remove the mask in front of them? Wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose of putting the mask on? Like, serious.
All of this seems highly irresponsible. Well, that's because it was. But Henry loved
I love that they acknowledge that it was, responsible.
in on the act. But Jasper, he wanted more. He
Yes,
found an.
Jasper always wanted to do more.
He's busy with something.
What is he busy with? Does he own Beastwatch too? If he owns, then he's super rich now. That would be cool. That's actually cool. Even though I don't see him as the kind of person to actually, run a business. But
Dad, but it's because I was flirting with her.
Oh, that was not flirting. Let me help you out.
What?
no, 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 no.
Guy is
That's
into
enough,
you.
guys.
What do you say?
Something's going to attack it.
You mean someone?
Oh, I mean something. People here call it blackout.
So this blackout has beef with you and Henry?
It's got beef with plutonium.
What?
Dystopia.
So Blackout, I do remember that watching Danger Force, and Henry was running away from Blackout and saying that he's a big bad, he's this big guy, and but at the end of the episode they kind of defeated him. So you mean to tell me that he managed to escape, and he is still, the big bad guy, or maybe they stamp out, but they still use the name Blackout. Hmm. We'll see. We'll find out.
Night, night.
That's actually cool and kind of weird, but it's actually cool, that I also love that they kind of doing the continuation instead of like, forgetting about that and making it seem like a new movie. They actually, honoring the people that loved the show, but also, introducing something new at the same time. So far, nothing new, but still, that's going to be something new.
Bienvenidos a Dystopia, amigos.
Don't you want to call Henry first?
Oh, those are cool effects. No, just this first part is, oh,
What's wrong? Afraid of the dark?
I have got a lot of questions. I'm gonna talk about that at the end of the movie because I need some answers.
No tengo uno. Toma.
Still good at fighting though.
Come
Nice. And there is Henry. He can fly.
A buena hora.
I didn't know he can fly.
Is that?
I think it is.
Of course, superhero landing, I would do the same with the powers. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
I appreciate it. Hello. Thank you.
So you're just gonna throw him in, then think he's down, then you just go. You need to check up, no, put him in handcuffs, then you do this.
Oh, you're going to pay for this window.
You're going to pay for this window. Okay, so he is way strong than I did the last time we saw him, He is way strong. He is, got used, got used to his powers.
Yeah, we're good. Really?
No, he was not in the edge. It was just,
Yeah.
he.
That's the act.
Bro, you are blurred out.
Oh, no, that's not good. Why? Why?
Yeah, we gotta do it.
That's not good.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah, this movie, I think I can already tell the script, but I'm not mad about it. I can feel it. I can feel Jasper's.
Are you mad? No.
Yeah,
Why
kinda.
be mad?
I'll be mad.
Yeah, I'm moving out.
Could have just waited and speak. Yeah, later. You should have spoken about it later.
Yo, I'll get you a watch.
Jasper. Jasper.
Not cool, bro.
Even Piper, if Piper says not cool, that means it's not cool because he's usually the one who's doing it. The selfish part, selfish things, and also doing not so cool stuff. But it's always about you. But this time, yeah, he says not cool. That's what happened to this place. What is she doing? Oh, did he just time travel? No, went to another dimension. I'm a little bit confused right now. Yeah, she is obsessed with the kid danger.
What's the afterlife like, by the way? Wait, actually, don't tell me. I want to be surprised.
Well, I wasn't dead.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh yeah, she still thinks that he's dead because the kid danger is dead, but yeah, people thought but he was never dead. We know that. Yeah, I was never dead.
How do you know about Jasper and Charlotte?
Well, I figured out your secret identity.
Yes, it's that easy if you read, pay attention.
I brought you here so that we could fight crime together.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I was already fighting, crime. That's not secure at all.
You town.
Yeah, I gotta get back to Dystopia.
Wait, you don't want to fight crime with me?
I was already dealing with actually major issues than street that's
About being dead, okay? I faked it.
that's exactly the same thing.
We could fight crime together, but that guy looks exactly like Coach Craig. He's a character from one of my fan fictions.
So everyone from my fan fiction came to life, including that dinosaur. And all those weird drawings. Cool.
Major, the two of us live in the dream.
What? No, I'm gonna do this myself.
Wait, no. You have to take me with you.
Also, question: does he still have his powers or not? I wish he does, but also at the same time, it would be interesting if he does not have, his powers.
Wrote it into my fan fictions.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
Now drop and give me 20,000 push-ups.
20,000 push-ups. Who's gonna do 20,000 push-ups? Most of people barely make 20 push-ups.
1, 2.
He's actually doing push-ups.
Ready.
Wait. Is that Henry's sister? Oh, yeah, she looks like a vampire. Yep, it's her. And she's the electric vampire. No. What just happened?
Shimmers?
Yeah,
Like the nightclub. Like Frankini's nightclub? The 12 of you?
I think so.
We're about to see Frankini. There he is.
What's wrong with the ride?
No, yep.
It could mean anything.
Could it possibly mean that it's locked in story mode?
Yep. No more fighting and all that.
Oh, dude, I didn't build this thing. I just stole it. But let me try something. I'm pretty sure it'll work.
Okay.
No. Take it to Squaws. If there's paper, Squaws is around here somewhere. You can probably fix it.
At everything. She lives in my shadow. But in this story, you're not a superhero. You're just a sidekick.
Who's sidekick? No, to me.
Oh, it's such a fun twist.
Who am I sidekick to?
Jasper, right?
Look, everyone, it's Captain Stash.
Oh my god, it's Captain Stash!
Yep, it's Jasper. It's Jasper.
Sidekick, and your best friend is the hero.
That's really nice. Stand back, party people.
And he has superpowers. And I don't. Not fair.
I can. You know what? I gotta get out of here. I'm going home.
No,
I'm going
I
back to
don't
Dystopia.
think I can think.
Wait. You're not smiling. Why is that?
You're not smiling either. Wait, that.
No worries. I better after we eat.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a baby? I'm not a baby, okay? I'm a grown-up. And I got grown-up problems, and eating this taco isn't gonna make me feel better.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Of this girl's imagination? Am I the only one having an existential crisis right now?
So you're saying there's another reality where I don't have a mustache?
Yep, and no powers too.
Universe?
Might be.
Schwartz!
So I think if you go in, we're just gonna. Okay, they're all doing it. And he's gonna show up. Seriously? That's the outfit? Seriously? Really?
Do you hate me? Is that what it is?
No,
Same question I would ask that.
loyal sidekick. Hey, this is how rich people used to dress their kids.
I wanna go home.
Well, you can't forget about your secret weapon, the lolly smacker.
Are you serious?
It may not be Christmas, but I'm about to deck your face with boughs of lolly.
Seriously, it doesn't work. I thought it was gonna do something. Seriously?
This doesn't have any superpowers?
That would have been a good idea.
Just a regular lollipop?
Oh, I wrote this when I was 5.
Okay. That's not good. How many push-ups? Yeah, he's strong. Every time he takes a step, it's like the whole place just shakes.
I want that.
You know, this the close runner that gave me like Maze Runner vibes. You know, they're kind of cool, but yeah, it just gave me Maze Runner vibes.
Pretty good reason why we're not friends anymore, right? Like I probably did something terrible.
No, you did not do something terrible. I did something terrible.
Busy.
So they're using the other guys as horses. Imagine being an actor so that you can just act as a horse. Yeah, they want that part. To be honest, that's the best part to it.
Distraction technique!
You could have just given that little slab and we wouldn't have to see this. The syrup we used to push them away just a little bit, and I don't think they would have fought unless if they wanted the whole thing.
But you weren't trying to mess my life up. You're just doing what you thought you needed to do to protect your town. I know what that feels like.
It's really nice for him to just make her feel like it's not a fault. It is a fault, but also she was just trying to do something like what he said.
You lot nicked the pig from the stick. These hands make pots and pans, and Bob's your uncle. A new day's a dawning.
I don't understand anything.
We can steal the crystal. Gotcha.
A lot of walls, Missy.
Back for more.
Oh my god. Captain Man.
Hey, kid. Been a while.
I.
I need your help.
Okay, so that was the Henry Danger move. Now, there isn't really much to say besides talking about the movie. Now, the movie, personally, I went in with, little hope because of the last movie I watched from, Nickelodeon. I wasn't impressed. But before we talk about that other side, I just want to talk about this movie. Its flaws and its good parts and everything. But I just want to mention right out now that, I'm actually impressed with this movie. A lot of things that I sort of set my expectation very low. That just a lot of things can kind of feel like, okay, this is not what I expected. This is actually good, or this is and that. And the story they kind of try to tell here was also a great one. It's a good one. And the story with the kid. Let's talk about the kid first of all because he was the like big part of the story, right? It's first of all the first part with the action and all that, it was very good. It was very good. The moves and all that. But like I said during the movie reaction, why did she have a mask on, like dangerous mask on, to only reveal that this whole time it was not a boy, it was a girl doing all that in front of the people that she was trying to hide her face from. Like, what was the purpose of just putting the mask on if you're gonna reveal your identity in front of them? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, that I got that out of the way. this story, this whole entire story, it is very much, is aimed by the fact that they didn't try to do much of the character, like trying to break all the character from the show back into the movie. Although that can be cool sometimes, it also can hurt your movie. And a very like a good example of this thing, like not being a good idea, is the Thunderman movies. Thunderman movie, there's just one movie which I watched. When I watched that one, I was like, this is I'm going to. It's interesting to watch them back again. But they just try to do much, and it just end up failing very. It was just bad. For me, it was just very much bad. There wasn't. It was just see. It was good to see them back. That's the good part. But other than that, the rest was just no. And the main reason, or one of the reasons, is because they brought in a lot of characters back, which really hurt the movie. Which really did hurt the movie very much. Like they brought everyone, the neighbors, everybody we have seen in the show, they brought them back. Which, like I said, it can be cool, but if they're playing a huge part in the role that's gonna take time, therefore we're gonna not be able to focus on our main characters, which is in turn going to make the movie better because our main characters are the reason why we're watching it, not the side characters with the cameos. So no. This one we didn't even see Charlotte, which is actually I'm upset about that. I'm not happy that we didn't see Charlotte. I'm not happy about that. I'm talking about a lot of characters being in a movie, that, but her not being in a movie is like she was like one of the core people of the show when it was airing, and her not being in the show is very in the movie is very much like it's disappointing because she was very much one of the guys, but there's probably a good reason why that. I'm sure that they approached her, but she had other things that she was doing, so the scheduling didn't work out. So they just had to cut her out. If they written the story or if they had it, they just like, okay, so we're not gonna include her because she's not gonna be in the movie. Then as for Captain Man, he shows up at the end, which is actually cool, and I understand why. Also, at least kind of understand why she shows up at the end. And I think one of the reasons is probably because they're going to do a spin-off show. The same thing that they actually did with the Thundermans movie. They just did another spin-off show of the movie of the series, like the Thundermans undercover, with now Chloe being sort of the center focus, but with the Phoebe and Max also being there. I'm glad that they're on that. I'm glad they're doing that three, not doing the Winter family. But yeah, I'm glad of that. But let's move away from that. I just feel like they're going to do the same thing here, where we're gonna focus on Kid Danger and the new sidekick with Captain Man again being in it. And Captain Man, I think he shouldn't be the main focus because he was just in Danger Force, right? And the Danger Force wasn't one of the shows. I watched it and I was like, it's fine, but it's not any danger. It's just there was something that was missing, from it. And I know it tried to do its own thing, which is good, but it just never get the vibe of Ueno Danger Engine. I don't know why I expected it to, but you kind of expect that because it was also a spin-off show from Ueno Danger, so it's for me. But yeah, this movie it kind of hits in the most, the note of not having a lot of characters. Then when it comes to the story about Jasper and Henry, like Henry just essentially, ignoring his friend all this time. It's very important because in the show we kind of see that he did that, but not as much as in this movie, like how they showed us, especially at the beginning of the movie, where Henry was like this star power and he was overshadowing his friend. Like I really understood that, and a lot of times it kind of just makes the relationship not work out very well, especially if you're a team, but one of the guys is more popular than the other. Yeah, especially when the battle was like, yeah, Henry, that's not cool. And if Piper says it's not cool, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. It's like, yeah, it's not cool. And I think, speaking of one of the things I liked, it's Piper, but also she is one of the things I liked, and one of the things that I didn't like about this movie. Hear me out. I liked her as the electric vampire. It was kind of cool concept, and she did okay. It's not like, oh, this amazing, like, oh no, she did okay with what she was given, like the rest of the cast members of this movie. But the thing that I didn't like about it is that she was not acting like herself. I know that she has grown up, I know that, but just a little bit of, yeah. No, they didn't need to do over much, but just a little bit of paper, you know. But in this one, they kind of just took the Charlie personality and put it on paper. Was Charlie wasn't in the movie, so it's kind of like yes, nice to say, but at the same time, I will sing again. I just wish he could shout it like Henry know that the show is fun. It doesn't mean matter if they've grown up. Still would have loved to see that. It's just a good note to the show of how paper used to be like, but they didn't go that route. So that's one of the things that I didn't like. And one of the things I liked, the other thing I liked, is the effects. Now, what after watching the Thundermaids, yes, I'm gonna bring the Thundermaids. Too much comparison, but they kind of did the same thing. The spin-off show of the Thunder movie, the Thundermaids, same thing with Henry Danger. And but in this one, the special effects were they were very impressive. They were amazing. Not as Marvel or DC kind of stuff, or just another superhero kind of stuff. Not a high budget, but it still was way better than the tournament movie, and it just generally looked better in this one. It just like they put everyone who was in this whole project, they put it out there. They did it their best with the budget they have, and the custom changes and all that. The effects they were just on point. I really like that. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. I think it's one of the best thing about this movie. And yeah, probably there'll be other things I would love to talk about, but right now my mind is like, yeah, I can't think of anything. But I know that after 1 or 2 hours later from now, I'll be like, I wish I talked about this. But yeah, generally I did like this movie. Majority of the time when they do movies from our shows, like kids shows, they just miss the mark because they treated these characters like they're still young, like their audience, which is us, like we're still young. Therefore, they treat this same this guy, this cast. They're still young. They act like they used to instead of acting like they're grown up since they are already grown up. So why not, make them act like they're grown up? Why not do that? Why not do that? Because as the audience that used to watch the show, we've grown up too. So when we watch this, we're expecting them to be grown up, wondering what they are doing right now in their lives or in their fanfic lives. So yeah, I think this one, although it did not go that far, but it still tried very much to actually show that they've moved, they've grown up. They are doing things in a mature way. They're doing businesses and all that stuff. Even though they did not lean too much into that, it was still impressive that they went that route. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. That's what my relationship that you do live. I like. Try comment down below what you think about this movie. That being said, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.